It's a fantasy like that's happening. It's like legit, and it's danger. So it was kind of like the breakthrough he needed.
Why are you looking at me? I didn't film the scene.
I know. Maybe you did more character research. I don't know.
No, I didn't. I just watched what you did in the movie. I said, I'll just talk as fast as that kid did.
He actually did that when we were all about to go out to dinner, and we were talking like, oh yeah, we'll see you later at 6:30, is that right, Andy and Barbara? And he's like, and he walks up and he's like, Steven, are you coming? He's like, you know, it's a shame they killed that man, John Lennon.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Were you talking about him?
I was like, you know what, man, that's right, it is a shame they killed John Lennon. The Beatles were awesome.
Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
Anyway, you know.
Yeah.
When you used to listen to the Bleeder.
Yeah.
Well, hello.
Hi, I just came by Warner Brothers so I could change the oil in Barbara Machete's car.
Yeah.
That's not a metaphor. Look at me. No, that's a bus. Your alternator's gonna go soon.
It's kind of me realizing my life has been a lie.
Did you improv that?
Oh yeah, Gazebo was.
I tell you, man, I'm like 40 years old. I would never think to do that. There's a bunch of this like 10-year-old kid.
I didn't know it was gonna get in. I definitely didn't think it was gonna.
You know what we did to Steve? The same dumb thing that we do at set, which is send each other like stupid YouTube videos on like a group text. That's what we do.
What was the best video?
We watched the one with like he needs some milk. Have you seen that one?
He needs some milk.
It was like, he needs some milk. We watched those G.I. Joe PSAs.
We went through almost all of those. Help computer. Help computer. G.I. Joe. Multicolored hats.
Yeah, Susie, don't forget your sandwiches.
Hey, Mr. Levine, you love the tattoo.
6 megapixels of raw, unfiltered. Take that, Steve Jobs.
Return the gorilla outfit. The place was thrilled to get back. They had a man who was waiting to rent it.
Oh, for a masquerade party?
No, we just wanted a gorilla suit to wear around his backyard.
Wait, hold on a second.
I'd rather have one nipple.
Is it a missing nipple?
Mononip. Read the question one more time. Unit.
Did you really stop a rape in 2006?
Yes.
How did you do that? Fisticuffs.
So do you want the full story?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's a pretty interesting thing. I mean, we've never heard that story before.
So it's ridiculous. I am like a ex-heroin addict, and at 2006 I was on a lot of heroin, and I was living in my apartment, this like shit box on Allen Street and Broome, and I was watching TV with my then girlfriend at the time, and I was like in just pajama bottoms, and it was like April, and it was raining a little bit, and I hear this scream for help, right? I hear this commotion downstairs, and I ran down, and it was literally at the landing of the stairs. There's like 2 double doors, or there's double doors in New York, and in the sort of hallway vestibule between the doors was I could see my upstairs neighbor pinned down on the ground, face up, and this guy was like trying to rape her, basically. And so I ran back upstairs, just to the landing, and I went inside. I told my girlfriend, I was like, listen, lock yourself in here, call the police, like, tell the cops to come right now, like, on heroin, right? And so I run downstairs, and I open the door, and she's on the ground, and the guy has left, and I grab a metal pipe, because I'm in a fucking building in Chinatown, so there's just shit everywhere, right? So I grab this metal pipe, and I run out the landing, and there's nobody on the street, and I look north, and I look south, and there's this guy on Allen Street, and he's running south, and I'm like, oh, this is the motherfucker, right? So I'm there, I'm like 115 pounds soaking wet, like, in pajama bottoms, and I'm like, hey, motherfucker, like, are you trying to rape my neighbor? And he turns around, and he mimes having, like, a gun in his sweatshirt pocket, and he goes, I'm the police, and I'm like, fuck you, and I hit him with this metal bar, right? And he fights me, and he takes off running, and I go after him. He bolts into some apartment, like a housing complex, like just I think like near Allen and Grand, and he slams my arm in the door, Yeah, and I smash the glass with this pipe because I'm trying to get a hold of him, and I slip because it's wet, and so I end up like serrating my entire chest in broken glass. So I basically look.
That's hilarious.
This is just making me feel like I'm looking at Tumblr, so I'm terrified.
I know. Don't you love those fan pages? Don't you
No,
love
they're
those?
horrible.
You love them.
No, it's terrifying.
No, you love them.
That is my nightmare. That is my version of Pennywise.
Last day, last night.
Last night, and the first night of a new adventure.
I don't know what that doesn't make any
sense.
Mama to it too.
What soda was it?
It was usually Pepsi.
If you had said Dr. Pepper, I was going to tell you to kill yourself.
You have nothing in your glass. Here we go. I really don't want to. Hello. Whoa. Hey.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Salud.
It's emotional. It's dramatic. It's dealing with like real life
big stuff.
crap.
Big relationships.
Do you expect like a movie like it, a horror movie like this, to deal with domestic violence, homophobia, body shaming?
I mean, I think it's like this whole thing, like Stephen King tapped into all of those universal themes so long ago, and I feel like people are now, it's like great stories go through those cycles, and it's like we're on an upswing again, being like, oh, right. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, right, there is you have to have all of these human elements in it, and then you kind of like, as long as you underpin all the supernatural stuff with that real stuff, that's where people enjoy storytelling.
Up yet?
Yeah, I'm not in Zoolander.
Okay, everyone is going to space now.
To space. What's that mean?
That's set.
That's you, my friend.
Oh! There was initiation, and he had to do this thing called the Hockstetter dance, which is where I had to dance in my underwear.
It's like the Truffle Shuffle.
It is like the Truffle Shuffle, but yeah.
An actor who played the bad guy in the blockbuster film Inside Man played the hero in real life in New York City.
Yeah, he saved his neighbor from an attack.
The suspect was on top of my upstairs neighbor with his hands around her throat, trying to unbutton her pants.
Wearing only his pajamas, Ransone chased the suspect to another apartment building and was able to hit him with an iron bar that he had picked up along the way. The victim is reportedly doing well, and the suspect now behind bars. Ransone says that he may be little, but he packs a mean punch.
Strobe lights, and I think we were all sort of stressed by the end of the shoot. So me and Bill Hader and Isaiah and Andy Muschietti, we went out to the parking lot and we were kicking around a soccer ball. And Bill Hader goes, hey, it would be funny, Andy Muschietti, if you kick the ball at that office building up there where all those people are working, and just immediately Muschietti kicks the ball.
Muschietti, the director. I just want to make sure I say that. Yeah.
Andy Muschietti kicks the ball as hard as he can at this office window, and Bill Hader's like, yeah, do it. And I'm like, dude, we're gonna get in trouble. Like, we're gonna get in so much trouble. I don't want to get sued. Like, this is a lawsuit. And so he's just egging him on, and I just take the ball, and I'm like, this isn't cool, guys. And I just kicked it onto the roof. And they were so mad at me. They were like, hey, and then, yeah.
When the ball would hit, because it was a full building of all windows. And when the ball would hit, it was like that scene in The Matrix where it was like, and they were like, whoa. I was like, whoa, Andy, keep doing it. He had like lost his mind because he'd been shooting the movie
people
forever.
in the office building come to the window being like, what's happening?
Like, stop it. And then they applauded PJ.
Clown dance, do it like you did in the thing. Come on, say the staph infection line.
I'm not JoJo the idiot circus boy.
Maybe he is.
One reason people see it.
That clown, man, that scary clown.
Like gruesome and brutal mashed up.
It's Wutan, the terrifying clown.
Okay, emotional.
The clown is back.
The clown is back.
To meet any of them?
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah, we all got to
What was that like?
Well, anticlimactic.
Yeah.
I mean, and like, we're old.
Yeah,
we're like
like
older, and they didn't want to hang with us.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't think Jack Dylan Grazer thinks I'm cool.
Something that terrifies Colton. Just like visually or just like.
Go ahead, say it.
I really dirty carpets.
Dirty carpets. A little different from the supernatural. What is it about dirty carpets? I get it, but
I just I can't. I guess so. Yeah, I think there were some dirty apartments when I was younger, for sure. A couple dirty trailers, but yeah, dirty carpets do all kinds of things to me. It's I can't even think about it right now.
What about you?
Teenagers.
Teenagers.
Yeah.
I know they're not supernatural.
It's just equally as terrifying to me, though.